China has lifted quarantine requirements for inbound travelers from abroad, ending almost 3 years of pandemic-related entry restrictions. People were seen hugging and embracing at airports across the country, with family members reuniting with loved ones, sometimes after years apart. Starting Sunday, people arriving in China from abroad for work, business, study, and family reunions will no longer need to quarantine. Inbound passengers will still need a negative nucleic acid test 48 hours before departure and have to wear protective masks aboard flights.
Finally, back home. A big hug between a father and his daughter after 3 years. Shanghai's first international flight arrived at Pudong International Airport at 6:30 a.m. on Sunday, arriving from Auckland by New Zealand Airline. Mr. Li, a father of an overseas student, came all the way from neighboring Jiangsu province to pick up his daughter. He also prepared a handwriting banner saying, "Welcome home, Mingyu."
I came here yesterday. I haven't seen my daughter for 3 years. I'm very excited. The family misses her very much.
The arrivals hall was overwhelmed by the happiness of family reunion.
I'm very happy. As soon as I saw the news that the quarantine was cancelled on the 8th, I was so happy that I didn't fall asleep for several days. Everything is smooth, just like what it was 3 years ago.
Starting from January 8th, PCR tests and a week of centralized quarantine are no longer required for inbound travelers after arrival. But they will still need to be tested for COVID 48 hours before departure. Following the downgrading of COVID-19 management from Class A to Class B, many international flights have been resumed across China. Driving by the ease of COVID restrictions, together with the upcoming Spring Festival, the passenger flow and flight volumes could see a 40% surge in this month in Shanghai's Pudong and Hongqiao airports. At Shenzhen Bao'an International Airport, the optimized COVID response measures have made cross-border trips faster and more convenient.
We used to conduct COVID tests for passengers and disinfect the plane after arrival. It usually took about half an hour to an hour. But the procedure is much easier now. It just takes 5 to 10 minutes to complete the entry procedure.
Meanwhile, in northwestern Xinjiang region and southwestern Ruili City, China Customs has promoted the orderly and steady resumption of freight services. And in Hong Kong, thousands of travelers heading to the mainland are no longer required to go through quarantines for the first time in 3 years. As the barriers of cross-border travel being removed, many people said 3 years of separation was definitely a thing of the past.